Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Down the sideline, past the 45. Josh Jacobs. And he's going to go all the way. An electrifying run. 70 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Bears will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On the ground, here is the rookie out of Clemson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Right back to him on first down. Down the sideline, past the 40. They get 18 on that one. First down, Packers.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. From the gun, it's Love. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They'll go for it. Love. He'll take a shot downfield for Musgrave. And he's going to have a Packers first down on what will be a big play there on fourth and long.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Packers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's third down and a few inches. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's going to have a Bears first down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. Open man, right side, he's got it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Once again, it's Jacobs. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Chicago. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll find his man, Mecole Hardman. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now a give up the middle. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Here's Love to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Packers. Here's Seibert now for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Off play action. Here's Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
Now Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Quick throw here is complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
9 yards from the end zone for second down and goal.
Set up. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll send a tight end in motion. One more time, it's Jacobs. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Bears. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. Love. To the right side here, pass is caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw is Love. A short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Second and 7. To throw is Love. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a first down. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. They'll try again here, second and 10. To throw is Love. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
A 2nd down throw for Love. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs, and sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. The play clock down to 0, and this not the best of sequences. Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago.
A 44-yard attempt.
Here's Austin Seibert now to try the field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Seibert's kick is good. So we hit halftime along the lakefront here in Chicago, and the Bears are on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Love to throw it on 1st down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
On 2nd down, Love. Going up top. He's got it. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line.
On the set.
Back to the ground after the penalty. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Let's go now. Go.
From the gun, it's Love. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Packers extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the bootleg, it's Williams. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
15 yards through the air. Good for a Bears first down. A play fake. Now Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He's going to look for the home run ball.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Williams to the air once more. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. Relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. On 4th down, here's Tory Taylor to punt for Chicago. No chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Love. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Receiver in motion, going right. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one is complete to Hardman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 12.
70 rings. 70 rings. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bobcat. Track at 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Now Love. That is caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Seibert out now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Got it. Ready?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready? 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Nike, get clean. Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Here comes 3rd and 6.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Set. Hut.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Set. Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Bronco 80. Get up.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Go.
Here's Love. He'll check this down to the running back. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Take off.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So here's Seibert, made the field goal a moment ago, and now we'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Come on, set. Go.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2.
Cowboy 80. Let's go now. Hut, hut.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Chicago.
60 Bison. Here we go.
They'll go with Jacobs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
70 Lions. Here we go.
Here's Jacobs. Oh, big hole left side. And he'll bring this inside the 15. And that's good enough for the first down.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Set, go.
Throwing on second down, Williams. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.